Hello guys, this is JustHitSquare. Fairly new to YouTube, but thought I'd come online and show you my goat build. This is what I consider to be one of the best goat builds that's in the game. And other than that, uh, let's get into it. So as you can see, I'm running the G36, and I pick this over the M4 any day, just for the simple fact that I do believe that it is the better gun. Its stability is better in my opinion, and you actually get more damage off of your bullet than you will on your M4s, lightweight M4s that is. I feel like the M4 is just a little bit too much unstable considering, the G36. And that's just strictly my opinion. Run with whatever you feel. Don't let people tell you that one gun is better than the other, but because if you can get the talents that you're looking for on that gun, and make it what you want, then it can work with whatever you need it to. So don't let people come across, oh, this gun's the best right now, and this gun's the worst, and all this. Well, they all have their ups and their downs. There's some that stands out above others, but right now, assault rifles is the meta. Hopefully, that's going to change in 1.6. Back SMGs are going to be making a comeback, far as I've heard they are. So maybe that's going to be happening because I love SMGs, but I love assault rifles. Um, Now, as far as you can look, you can see that I've got 330,181 DPS, 387,226 toughness, 167,793 skill power. I don't round off anything. I just tell you my true number because every bit of that number is going to count towards whatever it's going on. Firearms is 5,055, stamina is 5,683, electronics is 4,078. As you can see, I've got pretty much enough on each one of these to unlock just about every talent that you possibly want to unlock on your gun, the major ones that you would want. Now, there is a few, I believe, that you need to have more of this or that, but to be honest, I mean, I think the majority of 80% of people on the division would agree that this is a very fairly even build to get your talents. Um, I'm not a noob. I've actually been on this game for over 1,000 hours. It's just recently that I felt like I was going to start making videos about it, try to help people out. I've helped a lot of my friends out with their builds, and by no means I am an expert on this game and expert on anything on this game. It's just that I've learned over the time and course. Nobody's helped me when I was coming up into this game, so maybe some of the knowledge I give you can help you in your endeavors, and maybe you can go across other YouTubers. And yes, they may never mention me in their videos, and this is my first video, but I will mention them. I do learn, and I have learned a lot from Skill Up on this game, Marco Style, like Butter, you know. Eric's gaming. There's quite a bit just for fun and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that I've learned a lot of things from, and I do recognize them in this video. And I'm not asking for them to actually put me in their video as my name or nothing like that. But they are very knowledgeable about this game. By no means stop watching them if you do watch them. Maybe I can just be possibly an alternative one day that you can look over and see, and that maybe this guy knows what he's talking about. But anyways, other than that, we're going to go on, and just know that I do not use my pistol much when I play the game. I feel like it's just, to me, it's just not something I'm caring about. I'm using my primary or my secondary, and this is just the way I roll. But other than that, we're going to go in here and check on the guns and what I've got in each slot. I strive to put as much critical hit chance and critical hit damage into every gun that I do get by its mods. Stability is based upon how the gun handles to begin with, so that'll base upon how much I put on it. Other than that, I've got the VX1 scope 12X. Stability 13%, 3% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage on it. Actually, that was my muzzle. My bad. I was looking at something wrong. Of course, there are going to be mistakes in your videos, but hey, everybody makes mistakes, right? Then you got your hand stop underbarrel with 30% .5 reload speed, 2.5 stability, 4% critical hit damage, extended mag with a 110.5 magazine size, 2.5 critical hit chance, 5.4 rate of fire. And the VX1 scope, like I was saying before, 12x with 17.50% headshot damage, 3% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage. Now, that's what I like, as far as in my gun. Of course, if I could get better, which I always could, then I would put different in it. The critical hit chance is 14.50%, and the damage is 53% critical hit damage, and headshot damage is 92%. Now, you're probably like, oh, what's his armor mitigation and all these things? Well, this is a work in progress. I have quite a few hours in my gold build, but I feel like my Barrett's chest piece, which I will be telling you about here in a few minutes, does take up a lot of this. The max health is set 176, 719. The armor mitigation is 54.36%. Now, you want to strive for 55% as of right now, but once 1.6 does come in, then I do believe the armor is going to be a thing of the past as much as it is now. It's not as much going to be coming in 1.6 right now. It's kind of a big thing. Now we go on to the Vector, and its scope is a reflex sight optic with 7.5 critical hit chance, 5.50 on headshot damage, and 4% critical hit damage. The extended mag is 108.5 magazine size, 3% critical hit chance, 5.10 rate of fire. The small grip is under barrel, 19% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, 4.50 on reload speed. And your muzzle suppressor tire is a 7.5 critical hit chance, 6% headshot damage, and 2% accuracy. Now, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and pick it and go over here and tell you. It's a 24% critical hit chance with 101% critical hit damage and 62% headshot damage. We all know that the Vector used to be the boss of the game. It's just the way it was. I still enjoy the Vector. I need a first wave Vector that would even be better than what this, but it has to be in the same talents that I have. So I've yet to get one. As you can see, these are my guns. This is what I run with my go build. Now let's go on over here. Now, when I go over here to my chest, it's Barrett's Bulletproof Vest. I feel like this is the best chest, hands down. I feel like this goes with any build that you can build. It's just too good. As you can see, the armor's not the best in the world, but it's the best that I can get as of right now. And mine's rolled in stamina. Its perks, if you do not know, is if you have no skills on cooldown, is 10% skill power. One skill on cooldown is 5% damage. 2 skills on cooldown increases armor by 10%. Major attributes is 1245 armor, 6229 health, and the minor is 28% increased kill XP. I feel like if I had ammo on it, it'd be a lot better. That's what you're looking for, is ammo capacity on your minor attributes when you have the chest and the backpack. Now, armor will be a thing of the past. I'm pretty sure in 1.6 and stuff like that, so you're going to be able to see, how this thing works in 1.6. There's no telling how this stuff's going to work, because there's kind of a lot of things that they're doing to make things different and better. Now you look, my mods is 2 stamina mods. One is 260 with 276 armor, and one is 261 with 277 armor. Yes, those could be good, but those are the best that I can get as of right now. But that's how I'm rolling with my chest. My mask is a Tenacious mask, increased damage by 10% for 10 seconds when using a med kit. How can you beat something like this? It's the best mask in my opinion, hands down. 10% damage after using a med kit. You're getting health plus 10% more damage. Yeah. And it's rolled in firearms with 993 armor. Major attributes is 8723 on skill power, and minor attributes 16% blind death resistance. My mod is 256 stamina, 281 armor. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather here today. But anyways, then you go over to your knee pads, and these are the short bow championship pads. Now, they could be better, lots, leaps and bounds, but this is the best I can get so far. And Its talent is short bow championship pads to fuse time on grenades. It's reduced by 0 to 0.20 seconds. Now, let me tell you, this is one of the best things that you could have, like best piece of gear, just because your grenades go off like bam as soon as you throw them, pretty much. I mean, the enemy doesn't have time to respond. Even if they do try to jump, they're more likely to get something happening to them when this hits, because it's very quick. Major attributes is 1204 armor, minor is 33% blind death resistance, 55% increased kill XP, and 30% burn resistance. And mind you that these all could be lots better. My mod is a firearms mod with 262 firearms, 277 armor, and my get it out in a minute. My performance mod is 6% first aid self heal. Now I run 4 performance mods in the slots that I can put in my gear, and they're all 6 that, of course, I run the performance mods, but they are the 6% self heal. And the reason I do that is because it adds up to be 24% on heal. Now, not having high skill builds, you like to run that just because when you heal yourself, that's more healing that you're going to put on yourself. So play it smart when you put in your performance mods on the certain builds. They all different, from skill builds to tank builds to DPS builds to, you know. Now, as far as it goes with my backpack, this is a specialized backpack. It's hard to go wrong because you get the extra skill off of it. Its talent is specialized, adds 200% of firearms and stamina to skill power. And as you can see, the armor on it it's decent. You know, it ain't the best in the world, but it's decent. And major attributes is 957 armor. Minor attributes is 51% ammo capacity, hence I said ammo capacity on your backpack and your chest piece to get the most out of your ammo. Excuse me. Your your mods for this is, I feel like, 247 electronics, 280 armor. It's a really good one for this. And first aid self heal, of course, I got 2 of those on 6%. Now this is all just fairly my opinion. This is how I got the numbers that I do have across the board, as you can see. Alright, and this is how I got my talents unlocked, by putting these mods in and all these things that I've done. Now, you can always go different. You don't have to go like I'm going. You could just go strictly with firearms and stamina and not worry about your talents. Maybe you can get some lucky rolls on your guns. But other than that, we'll continue, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Now, as far as the gloves, now, I've got the Skull MC gloves. It's hard to beat these because they increase your damage by 16% when no gear set bonuses are active. So don't wear any teal. I feel like this is the best hands or best gloves that you can get with your Go build. Now, I do assault rifle with 1285, 16% critical hit chance, and 6% critical hit chance. Yes, that can go up higher, but it's a decent roll for now. And of course, they've rolled in firearms, so, and it could be a better gloves. Now, as far as the holster, sure, you could get Colonel Bliss's holster, but like I said, I don't use the pistol, and I do believe it requires the pistol to be held. It's one of the perks off of it, and EMP grenades and stuff like that. That doesn't really attract me as much as what this does. As you can see, the armor is 1632. As you can also see, I've got a pretty decent roll, 1250 firearms, 1267 stamina, and 1269 electronics. The talent on it is nimble, heals 2% of max health for every 1 meter run and cover to cover during combat. Now you can say, well, this isn't too useful in the DZ, but it's pretty useful. I mean, considering that when people are trying to shoot at you when you're rolling, I mean, what do you think when you're actually going from cover to cover? This is more of a PvE, but I feel like this is all around beast mode for both. Now it heals quite a bit, so yeah. I feel like it's really good. 639 on major attributes on armor, and of course my performance mod is 6% first aid self heal. Now, You're probably wanting to know about, well, what's your skills and stuff like this. What have you got set? I run with booster. I feel like it is the best, and you can see that I got 122,220 for self-heal. Allies is 98,564. Now this is with those self-heals. That's what makes your heals be more potent. And I go over here and I actually go to the air burst to put them on fire with the low skill power that I do have, because I want to set them on fire so they'll be stunned, in other words, and actually damage will be taken off of them while I'm killing them. And you can see that the damage is 43,806. The radius ain't extended any, the range and all these things. So you can actually see that that's how I pretty much roll in this. Now I'm going to give you a quick, I'm going to show you of how hard this gun can hit. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, wow. These talents is what makes this gun hit like it does. Now just know that getting the most out of your bullet with a Barrett's chest piece, you have to at least have one talent, or not one talent, but one skill popped. It's got to be on cooldown. So this is within 10 meters right here. I want you to look. G36, 21k a bullet, right? Alright. Just ignore those. Look right here, watch the number. I'm within 10 meters. 23,128. Alright, now we're going to pop one skill, not my booster, because it'll mess it up. I'll show you why. Alright, and then go ahead and blow that up as soon as it pops. One skill pop within 10 meters. 26,118. This is with this bullet. Alright, and with these talents, competent and responsive, within 10 meters, popping one skill. Alright, now let's hold on a second, let this cool down. I'm going to show you something. See, it went down to 20 more. Yeah. Alright, now let's show you. Now, with popping one skill within 10 meters, one skill on cooldown, all three of those active. Remember, this gun done 21k a bullet. Popping booster, having one skill on cooldown, within 10 meters of the target, and Barrett's chest piece talent activated, 5% extra damage with one skill on cooldown. Watch. 29,109 per bullet. Okay, you got about a 10-second range or a little bit more so in that area for you to hit that hard. Now, if you can hit that hard with an M4, God bless you. You're doing great. But this is my build, and if you guys see fit to leave a comment, I will do my best to return any questions or answers or whatever you have. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you feel this video has helped you in any way, then feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, thumbs up, like, whatever you want to do. If you feel like I deserve it, then do what you feel. If you don't, then I wasted your time, then God bless you. You guys have a great day. Goodbye.